YourRAGE's best friend, and I want to come to that, best friend stole money from him. So every time I see this online, there's a big streamer like YourRAGE or everybody that is famous coming out and accusing somebody doing something. There's always two sides of the story. So I always look at how you have been treating this so-called best friend. Let's see what kind of relationship you guys have. Because this is not how a best friend behaves, okay? You can quickly do a research and you can find out that his best friend is a fucking loser. The question here is that why is a multi-millionaire like YourRAGE hanging around with a fucking low-life losers? I'm not a multi-millionaire, I'm just a normal working class person. Okay, I'm a scientist. I don't hang around with the losers. And I'm not using this as a insult. I just look at what YourRAGE has said about his best friends. Okay, let's take a listen. Don't listen to me. Let's take a listen what YourRAGE has said about his best friend.
Pussy nigga, get up and get out the house. Get up and get off the couch. Pussy nigga.
By the way, this is my favorite album this year, Baby Keem, Casino. Go listen if you haven't listened. It's a phenomenal album.
What is your working amount? What is your effort amount? Pussy.
Yo, wait, hold on. Greg, turn the stream on real quick. I think you need to hear this real quick.
Greg is the best friend that stole money from him.
Yo, I'm playing this in the car looking at the homeboys like these. Looking at all the homeboys that ain't doing shit with their life like these. All my lazy homies. Just like this.
I took some pussy nigga, get up and get out the house, get up and get off the couch, pussy nigga, what is your working amount, what is your effort amount, pussy nigga, I had to jump off the push, I had to work out the ground.
YourRAGE is calling his best friend fucking losers, have no life. The question is that why a multi-millionaire like him is, hanging around with a bunch of losers? We, as a normal working class people, okay? You, me, everybody else, are we hanging around with the losers? Especially if you have your shit together in your life, if you have ambitions, you have a career, you're highly educated, are you hanging around with the losers? Of course not. Nobody is hanging around with the fucking losers. I have my childhood friends. Some of them, I would say, a lot of them, have become a fucking losers, I'm not hanging around with these people. I haven't hanging around with them since I grew up. I have moved out, I went to university, I have a career. I have no time and energy to deal with the fucking losers. And I'm not going to invite losers to my house. It makes no sense. Everybody hangs around with a level. You know what I'm saying? Who hangs around with the fucking losers? And I understand if you're a younger person, if you're late teens, for example, and you really haven't moved out from your parents' house, you haven't really grew up. So of course you're gonna hang around with your childhood friends. But the problem with YourRAGE is that YourRAGE is almost 30. So he's almost same age as me. I'm a little bit older. But he's in the same age range as me, okay? And he's a grown-ass man, almost 30 years old, being with the fucking losers. Grown-ass losers. How the fuck you are a loser and you're in your late 20s? And your friend is a multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I have dreams and ambitions. There's a lot of things I want to do. But of course, as a regular person, it's hard for you to get opportunities because there's a limit. You have to have connections in order for you to level up. You know what I'm saying? In your career, in your life, there's a ceiling that you hit really quickly. And you realize in your working environment, you want to move up, you work hard, and you realize people that are doing nothing are getting in the higher level, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's because they have a rich friend, they have a rich family member, their parents are CEOs or whatever, and you're like, dude, I'm 10 times smarter, I'm 10 times harder working, like what the fuck is going on? But that's how the life works. So these losers have an opportunity to do whatever they want to do. If you want to become a doctor, I promise you, your age would pay for that shit. You have opportunity to do whatever dude, I have to work hard, I have to pay off my student loans. Dude, there's so much thing that I have to do. I don't have a rich friend. I wish I had a rich friend to do all that. But these fucking bums ain't doing shit. And why the fuck is your rage hanging around with the fucking losers? Why you are letting losers inside your house? Why you are letting losers to have access to your money? It makes no sense. Like, think about it. I'm not a rich. You are not a rich person. You are not gonna let fucking losers in your place, in your life. If I see a loser old friend in my, like, in the street or whatever, if I'm passing by, I would say, hey, what's up? That's it. We're gonna keep a cordial, but I'm not gonna hang around with you. I'm not gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna fucking invite you to my place. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody does that shit. Nobody else does this shit except people that like that. They like that power dynamic. They feel good about themselves. They're not gonna hang around people in their level, people that are intelligent, people that have ambitions. They're not gonna hang around with those people. As a grown-ass man, you can choose who you can be with. You can choose your friend, your circle. So the question is that why a successful person like your age is hanging around with the fucking losers? Losers. No education, no ambition, no skill set, nothing. Just an absolute loser. The bottom of the bottom. Why? I'm not doing that. You're not doing that. Why he's doing that? Because he likes it. And if you like that shit, don't cry about online that, oh, your friend stole it. This is not a normal friend that has a life together, that has ambitions, that are doing things. This is a fucking loser. Of course a loser is gonna steal from you. If I bring, my old childhood loser friends to my place and they steal from me, it's expected. Like, duh, of course they're gonna steal. They're fucking losers. Duh. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like this kind of, bullshit that YourRAGE is doing to gain sympathy. It's not gonna work out because people are gonna find out quickly, as this old clip, how he's treating his friends. You know what I'm saying? His loser friends. Why? The question to YourRAGE is that why you are hanging around, you're a grown-ass man, almost 30 years old, why you hanging around with losers? Why are you inviting losers to live in your fucking place, to have access to your fucking money? Why are you not hanging around people that are highly educated, have dreams, ambitions? Why are you not hanging around people like me? Why is the losers that is getting opportunity to hang around with a multimillionaire? Because he likes that shit. He likes it. Some people just like the power dynamic. You see it, for example, with a lot of rappers, okay? A lot of rappers have the entourage. An entourage is just a bunch of losers. Why don't you have an entourage full of, people in your age range that are becoming lawyers, doctors, engineers, scientists, business owners, chefs, or like, dude, why are you not having that entourage? Why your entourage is full of fucking losers that have zero education, zero life, like nothing, no skills, nothing? It makes no sense. I personally don't hang around with the losers. I'm a scientist. You know who I hang around with? With other scientists, with CEOs, with managers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hang around with the fucking losers that are in the late 20s, that have nothing going on with their life. Get the fuck out of here. This is all your fault. It's your fault. And you like that. You like it. You like it. It's like we see a lot of rich people date, whores. I'm not gonna say this as a derogatory. You can do whatever you wanna do in your life. Why not with highly educated, successful women? Because you cannot impress them with money. It's a hard thing to do. It's easy to date a horse. You know, because they're gonna fuck anybody. They will fuck an animal. And say if the animal has a ton of money, they will fuck it. It's easy access. So the question is that why are you hanging out with the losers? Because it's easy. Because the losers are not gonna question your behavior. The losers not gonna say what the fuck you gonna do. Like what the fuck you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you behaving like this? The losers are the yes men. And the yes men are always the downfall. The yes men and the yes women are the downfall of these successful people. And it's all your fault. You can choose whatever friend you wanna be with. But you choose to be with a loser. Who's using your money to watch a porn. Dude, you're a grown-ass man doing that shit and begging women to be with. You're stealing your friend's money. Dude, this is like the lowest of a loser level I have ever seen. And how the fuck a person like him has access to you? How? There is no excuse a childhood friend. We all have a childhood friends. We're not hanging around with them if they are losers. I have a childhood friends that are fucking losers. I haven't seen them in 10 years. And if I see them, like, cool, like, hi, how are you doing? How's your family? Cool, okay, bye. I have better things to do. I don't bring that energy into me. Get the fuck out of here. But he's enjoying it. Like, he enjoys that. A lot of people enjoy that power dynamic. And it's all your fault. It's like when a prostitute steals money from you. Like, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, duh. Like, it's wrong. But, duh. Come on, man. Come on. So, anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think about this. Do you hang around with the losers as a grown-ass man? There's a lot of people watching this that are in their 30s, in their late 20s. Are you hanging out with your childhood loser friends? Because I'm definitely not. I'm not hanging out with the loser family members. Get the fuck out of here. I love you, whatever, but, you know, from the distance. You know what I'm saying? Figure out your life.